Confused about how to balance your chakras? Curious what it means to unblock and heal them? I'm here to help. In today's video, I'll cover what chakras even are, why they get out of balance in the first place, the 3 different states they can be in, and simple, effective tools to begin healing now. If you haven't joined our yoga fam yet, hit that subscribe button and bell to be notified every time I post a new video helping you to practice yoga both on and off your mat, which I truly, wholeheartedly believe in. We always want to be taking our yoga off the mat and into our daily lives. Now, I've taught these same chakra concepts, but way more in depth at our in-person yoga retreats inside the Body, Mind, Soul studio that houses over 17 chakra courses. And I've taught them here on YouTube. So people like you can learn this life-changing system that I wholeheartedly believe in, and then be able to leverage it as a holistic therapeutic tool, which is how it's intended to be used. And by the way, you gotta know, 2 of those 17 chakra courses are right here on YouTube. There's the 7-day chakra challenge and the Cleanse Your Chakra series, both widely loved and trusted and used. Both are linked in the description of this video. Let me know in the comments if you've done either of these chakra courses here on YouTube with me. I always love seeing who's already begun their chakra journey or who's just now discovering the system and wanting to dive in and take it further. So let's start by defining what the chakras are. And I'll share notes from my 300-hour yoga teacher training that I'm currently in with Ashley Turner. You might want to take notes as well. The chakra system is a map, all right? You really want to think of it as this map with directions. It's a true guide. So it's a map of how mind and body, or psychology and physiology, intersect, or where psyche lives in the body. And the system represents different aspects of who we are, and each one reigns over a specific phase of our human development. So it's a human development theory, which is really cool once you start to unpack it and learn it. Chakras are hubs or vortexes of energy where the masculine and feminine meet in the pranic body. This is where the chakra system lives, and it's called the prana maya kosha. Some of you might know that. Each energy center has 3 main responsibilities, and those are receiving energy, digesting or assimilating that energy, and then expressing that life force energy back out into the body that we experience both internally and externally. So using your imagination now, the 3rd eye chakra, can you visualize 7 colorful spinning wheels located along your spinal column that start at the base of the spine and end at the crown of the head? Close your eyes and see if you can do that. This colorful image represents your chakra system. And if you want a more thorough introduction to each one, check out this video here where I introduce each chakra, as well as a brief history of the system and how it came to the West from the East. Often you'll hear the words unblock, open, balance, align, cleanse, or heal when discussing or reading about or searching for information about the chakras. Why is that? Why are there these common terms we see over and over again? Well, because the chakras are the managers of our internal and external energetic experiences, and all the baggage that comes with that, naturally they shift into imbalanced states. And those 3 states are balanced, which is the aim that we're working towards, deficient, or you can think of it as offline or closed, and excess or too online. So again, those 3 states are balanced, deficient, or excess. Deficient and excess chakras develop as coping or defense mechanisms based largely on our childhood conditioning, childhood experiences, especially those that were repeated, and our now adult ways of thinking, feeling, and being. If you can again imagine the 7 chakras vertically stacked from the base of your being to the crown of the head, those colorful spinning vortexes of energy, a deficient one would be hanging back or offline, and an excess one would be hanging forward. And we can actually see these shapes manifest in the physical body. For example, let's work with the heart chakra because I think we can all relate to it. The purpose is love, relationships, balance, and connection. A deficient heart chakra can be seen in someone whose chest is concave, sinking inward, shoulders rounding forward, head and neck drooping down and forward. And a deficient heart chakra is characterized by heartache, fear of intimacy, inability to love oneself, struggling with opening up, giving and receiving. You could feel isolated, lonely, or there's a lot of shyness happening. You're judgmental, really about others and yourself. There's a lack of empathy. Love is very conditional, so it's missing that unconditional quality. And there's possibly a core wound of thinking or believing that you're the unwanted or unloved child. Let me know in the comments if any of those qualities resonate with you, or if you know someone that sounds like this that I'm describing. Okay, so that's the deficient example. Conversely, let's look at an excess heart chakra or anahata that can be characterized by a puffed up chest space with the shoulders and back body being held very rigidly. And the characteristics of an excess heart chakra are that the emphasis on others is imbalanced. There's a denial of your own needs and you give excess love to others. There's a constant need for reassurance, and there can also be codependency, jealousy, and possessiveness. Again, let me know in the comments if any of those qualities resonate with you or if you know someone who sounds like this. Interestingly too, I want you to note that we can easily swing from deficient to excess based on the current life season we're in and the challenges that we're experiencing. So the chakra states aren't rigid. You're not only excess or only deficient or only balanced. It can be very fluid and you can be experiencing elements of each state. Let's pause for a moment because you just learned a lot of key information when approaching the chakras as a psychology system and therapeutic tool, which again is what it's intended to do. Sure, colorful clothing, essential oils, and jewelry are great. I own it all myself. I love it all. I have a beautiful chakra wooden wall hanging in my room. But the heart of the system is that it's intended to heal, not just be a pretty trinket that we wear. So join me now for a reset breath so we can integrate everything we learned together. Take a moment to connect with your seat. Feel the ground of being, whether that's a chair, or a couch, or the bed, or you're in your car, or you're in the subway, whatever's beneath you, connect with that here. And then take an inhale breath from the base of your spine all the way to the crown of the head, and exhale with a soothing sigh out of the mouth. Repeat that one more time, please. Inhale from the depths of the pelvis. Pull the breath through the central axis all the way to the crown. And let that go with a cleansing, relaxing sigh as you send the breath back down. I love sighing. The last thing we'll cover today are practical, effective tools to begin balancing your chakras. First, I want you to know the basics, like where each one is located, the element, the associated activity, the identity, and purpose. You can learn all of that in my previous video here, or by going through one of my 2 chakra courses offered on my YouTube channel. Again, information is in the description below to learn more. Now, once you've got a basic understanding of the system, I don't need you to memorize it, right? Just an awareness of what's going on. It'll become quite clear which chakras need your loving attention. And then with this awareness, you can choose to focus your on and off the mat practices here. Most likely, you'll have several chakras that are imbalanced. But I suggest working with one at a time to remove any overwhelm and also enjoy the healing process, right? Working with the chakras is a lifelong journey. I've been studying it for over 4 years now, and there's no finale or destination to arrive at, right? Because we're always evolving and learning. There's no trophy waiting for you at the end. So take it slow, enjoy the process. But how do you actually work with the chakras, right? Once you've chosen chosen the chakra you want to give loving attention towards, you can seek out specific yoga classes, breathing techniques, guided meditations, mantras, affirmations to repeat, and lifestyle choices that align with the healing of that specific energy center. And the healing will be different whether you're resonating or leaning towards excess or deficiency. Now, I recommend investing in and reading 𝗪𝗚s of Life by 𝗪𝗚𝗏. It's a behemoth of a book, but it's a great introduction to the chakra system, and she really is the foremost teacher herself in this body of work. Now, let me share an example with you though to make this more tangible and real, because the chakra system can feel very intangible and esoteric or meta. So if the root chakra Muladhara is an energy center that resonates with you, and I'm going to give you a general prescription here, you can try yoga classes like this one here and here, and relaxing pranayama techniques like dirga breath, alternate nostril breathing, extending your exhale, or equalizing the inhale and exhale, which is called samavritti. You could also focus on spending more time outdoors. The element is earth here, cleaning and simplifying your home, think organization, reconnecting with food and cooking for yourself. This is your physical identity, prioritizing rest and proper sleep to care for this body, and generally choosing anything that will help you feel grounded and plugged into the circuitry of the earth plane. All right, so those are a few general guidelines or prescriptions when we're looking at the root chakra. If balancing your chakras interests you, more videos are coming soon focusing on each one individually, because there's way too much to discuss in just one video. We would be here all day together, which wouldn't be the worst thing. And again, we have 17 chakra courses inside the Body, Mind, Soul Studio that go way more in depth to support you. To join our studio fam, the link to join the waitlist is in the description below. Now, to continue learning with me right now, while the studio doors are closed, download my Yoga Reset Guide. It's a 7-step journey through the chakra system to recenter your body, mind, and soul. The guide includes on-the-mat classes, energy aligning exercises, chakra mantras and affirmations, and self-reflection journal prompts. It's truly an approachable, digestible way to begin working with the chakras today. Details to download that Yoga Reset Guide are beneath this video. Definitely download it and begin the journey with me. Now, if you enjoyed this off the mat lesson, give this video a like, share what you learned today in the comments. What was the biggest aha that you had here? And then join our yoga fam by hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for being here. And as always, I say this after every single yoga class, now the real work begins, right? So taking our yoga off the mat, off the cushion, or off the screen in this case, and into your daily life.